Oh, Joe's texting me right now. Let's see what he says.
Oh, perfect.
He says he's having internet issues, but he should be up in a minute. So we
All right,
can.
we'll wait for him.
Okay.
Did you have any questions on the homework?
No, I have to be honest with you. I went through it pretty quickly. So
I went through it pretty quick last night, and I thought it was pretty easy.
yeah, from what I can tell, it's not that bad. I mean, finding the confidence interval, all you got to do is use the applet and then plug it into that formula, mean plus what the z-score times standard deviation divided by um, the amount of people.
Square root of the sample size, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it was pretty easy. It really was. I didn't find it too challenging,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah. It's all pretty much the same stuff.
When do you work next?
Friday night.
Well, that's good. You got a few days off.
Yeah. Yep. I got clinicals to do on tomorrow and Thursday. Not long ones. It's I don't know. Did you ever have to go to the public health department and like the free clinic?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got to do those tomorrow and Thursday, which the free clinic they say only takes like 15 minutes, so not worried about that one. Public health department, I'm going out on a like the environmental health guy.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna just go around to restaurants and check them out. So I think it should be kind of fun.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
So how much more do you have left of the bachelor program?
One more semester after this. So I'm on the second right now. I have Sister Forbush and Sister Funk again. Well, I guess. I don't know. Everything's going to be online next semester because I'm doing it all in class, but it's pretty much all online except for like 4 days out of the semester. But the reason why I did that is just because it's like $600 cheaper to do that way, and then because online was more expensive. But now it's going to be the same price, so I'm going to just do it online.
Yeah, I just did online too. I didn't want to, even though you didn't have to go up very often, I just didn't want to bother when I
Yeah.
went through the program.
Yeah, which was nice.
I just wish I would have taken this class
Yeah.
because then I'd be starting grad school. I could have been started by now, but oh well.
Yeah, it's true.
They say it's good to work 2 to 3 years before starting NP school at the bare minimum. So
Yeah.
I'm glad I was able to work.
Good. Have you applied yet?
No, I was hoping to apply for this fall, but ISU originally their original closure date wasn't until like August, but they closed it early.
Ah, I see.
So no, I'll apply to all the schools I want this fall.
Oh, I see. Are you gonna work while you're going?
Yeah, I plan on working full time through it.
Really? That's impressive.
I might drop down to part time depending on if my wife gets one of the jobs she's trying to get right now. But
I see. So Joe just texted me and said if you guys just want to start, you can. He's gonna try to keep getting on, but
all right.
so I was just gonna say I don't think I have any questions. Oh, do you want to start recording?
Oh, I've got it going.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think I have any questions on any of the preparation or part two. I'm pretty sure I understand that, except on the last one. I don't understand where you get the 32 from on number 13.
Uh huh.
So I understand how you get so you do the 95% in the applet, which gives you the 1.96 of the z-score.
Uh huh.
Then you times it by the standard deviation, but I don't understand where that standard deviation came from. Is that from a previous problem?
Yeah, so this is a continuation of since, let's see. How far back does this go? I gotta find the right paper.
It's it says number 7. I think it's like a number 7. I see where it came from.
Yeah, it goes clear back to where he starts talking about the GMAT test right before number 7.
Okay, yeah.
So
All
that's
right.
where you get 32 for that.
And then you use 5 because that's the margin of error. You divide it from the margin of error.
So they want you to use the formula to create a margin of error to figure out how big of a sample size you need to create a margin of error of 5.
Uh-huh.
And so you put in that calculation to figure out what n is, and you just put in there's a way to figure out a better way to do it, but I just kept putting in random numbers into that till I got to 159, which equals 4.97, which is the closest to 5 you can get.
Oh, yeah.
Because 60 equaled 4.95, so. So I think there's a quicker way to do it if you're smarter than I am. But
No.
that's just the way I did it to make it work out. But yeah, the standard deviation came back from a previous question.
Yeah, I see how it's done now. That makes sense. I was just, like I said, I went through it pretty quickly. Right by 5.
All right, well, I think we should get started on the quiz if you're good then.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Twelve questions. All right. So for number 3, I got 16.45. I might be a little ahead of you there.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
So on this one, to get the 90th percentile, or what the margin of error, you do get your standard deviation. So you do the z-score plus or times the standard deviation divided by the square root of 25.
Yep.
Okay. What did you get on that?
I got 16.45.
16.45. Hold on one second. Okay. Sorry, I had to go grab a paper real quick.
You're good, dude.
Just want to make sure I can figure it out. So what z-score would you use in this? You'd use the positive, and how would you know that exactly?
So, because you're just finding your margin of error, so I just use the positive. I don't know why you just would.
Okay. It's just always that.
I think with these, the only time you use the negative z-score is when you're. Well, I mean, technically, you always use the positive because if you're doing the other calculation, you're doing a minus and then a plus. So I guess you could say you're using the negative z-score and the positive z-score. So
Yeah.
for that other formula where you do the x with the line over at minus c.
Oh yeah.
That stuff.
So you got 16.45?
Yes, sir. Is that what you got?
Yep.
And then for number 4, I'm thinking, is it the third one down? X with a line is a point estimator of U. I think I remember that from the reading.
Yes. Uh-huh. That is. So yeah, the point estimator is what you use as the sample mean. I mean, it's just the same thing from what I remember.
All right, so we'll go with that one. And so for this next one, looks like we just use that other formula, the mean minus z or plus z divided by the standard deviation divided by the square root of n.
Said the mean. This one's the one that you do the plus or minus the z-score, right?
Yep. So for the lower, I got 498.315.
Okay. Did you say, what did you say you got?
For for the bottom edge is 498.315 is what I got.
Okay, yeah, that's what I got. Sorry, I heard you wrong.
No, you're good.
Oops, 498.
And for the upper one, I got 553.685.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
All right, so 498 and 553.
Mm-hmm. But you got to put in and round it to the nearest, right?
Yeah, down to 3. So 0.315 and for the first and 0.685 for the second, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. Okay. So this one would increase, wouldn't it?
I think if you increase the sample size, it draws closer together, I think, doesn't it?
That's on isn't that on like what was that law called? I can't remember.
Here we had them. We had those questions in the reading here. I thought.
So I think it's let me see here. Yeah, so like one of the examples on our practice, like on our preparation, it says the margin of error gets smaller as the level of confidence grows smaller. So wait, notice that the margin of error gets smaller as the sample size grows larger. Maybe I'm wrong.
So on number 10, yeah. So number of 10, it's talking about increasing sample size in the prep, and it says, yeah, notice the margin error gets smaller as the sample size grows larger. So I think for number 7, the width would decrease.
Okay.
And then the next one's about the confidence, the confidence interval. So yeah, in the prep, and I think as your confidence, as your margin of error increases, the width would increase also too, because you're encompassing more numbers to increase your accuracy.
Yeah. So an 8, you think it'd be increase?
I think so. Here, let's just do this. It's going up to 99%, right?
Yeah, on the interval. I mean, on the applet.
Yeah, so in my calculations, I'll just change my z-score to the new one. So yeah, it would increase, because like the upper limit, if you go to 99%, it increases to 562, so it goes up by 9 points.
Okay. So it would increase.
And the bottom one would go down to 489. So.
All right. Cool.
All right. So next one then.
So isn't this one like number 13 on our practice?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd put in the z-score, so at 1.96. So they want the margin of error to be as close to 50 as you can. So if you use a sample size of 245, it gives us 50.087.
Oh, whoops. A sample size of how much did you say? 240?
245.
I'm confused. How did you get that one?
So I just put in different numbers for your n in the calculation.
Oh, I see.
Like I started off with 100 and then took it up to 200, then 250, and then down to 240, and just kind of jumped around. 246 is a little bit closer. It gives you 49.98. So 249.9 to 49.99.
Okay.
Would that be, yeah, that'd be closer.
248.99. So it'd be 249 for the answer?
So it would be 246.
Oh, 246.
I don't know. That's a hard one because it gives you two numbers that can get you really close.
So let's see here. So I'm confused on this one because I'm trying to use the equation they gave me, which is your standard deviation times, or no, your z-score times your standard deviation divided by the number or the mean or the margin of error.
Square root of n.
Oh, is it the square root of n?
Yeah, so you use the m equals z divided by z times the standard deviation divided by the square root of n.
N like is in nachos or?
Yeah, as in the sample size.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm doing it wrong then. That's why.
So if you do 1.96 times 400 divided by the square root of 246, it gives you 49.986.
Divided by the square root of, oops, divided by the square root of what?
246.
Okay, so remind me how you got the 246 again, because I am so confused on that.
That's okay. So what you're trying to do is solve for n. So
Oh.
I just put in different n's until I get one until I can narrow it down. So I started at 100.
Uh-huh.
And that gave me 70 something. So I went up to 200 and gave me 55. So I went to 250 and it was too low. So I just kind of bounce around until I can get close.
Oh, I see.
So I just put in random numbers till I get to the closest one. And I mean, once you get close, you can really start to narrow it down finally.
Yeah.
And I think in the lesson, there is a better way of doing it more quickly with one equation. I just didn't understand it. So I just did it this way.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look that one up because that one still is confusing to me. But I'll just look it up. So it's 246 though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is at least. 246 would give us an M of, or a margin of error of 49.986. I think that's as close to 50 as we'll get.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you good with that one?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to 10 then. So with this one, would we use a 95% one? So would we use a z-score of 1.96?
See, I was looking at it. I'm trying to remember how to do this one, but I'm assuming so. And then
I think so too.
I'm just trying to figure out the equation for this one. I'm trying to find. So is this one kind of the same when you do the z-score?
This would be the same equation that we used for 5 and 6.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
Just with
thinking.
big numbers.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. So we set up a hypothesis test with the level of significance of 0.05. So would that mean we'd use the 95% thing?
Probably, right? The applet, you mean? So we get 1.96, is that what you're talking about for the z-score?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense to me. Let's see here.
Oh yeah. So it says, what is the lower limit with a 95% confidence interval in the 10 and 11? So that's how you do it.
Okay. So you get the z-score of 0.95, so you do negative 1.96, since you're looking for the lower level, or no?
Yeah, so this one you do 111,000 minus 1.96.
Oh.
And I got 99,002 because you have to round it to a whole number.
So we're minusing it from negative 1.96, or we're
So
just
you
minusing.
just do minus 1.96.
Okay. So you said it was 99,998.04.
I got it came back originally 99,001.5, so I got 99,002 because you have to round it up to a whole number.
99,002. Wait, how did you get that? Remind me.
So I did I think I did it right. I did 111,000.
Oh, 111. Oh yeah, okay. I was doing them from the 100,000. Sorry.
That's okay.
And then what did you do? You minused it from 1.96.
Yeah. So yeah, then you do minus 1.96 times 36,730 divided by the square root of 36.
Oh, okay. 1,000. So say that equation real quick again. 111,000 minus 1.96 for the z-score times what? You still there, Jeff? Hey.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
That's weird. It like kicked me out for a second.
But I was going to ask you, so that equation you used was 111,000 minus 1.96 times what?
So your standard deviation, which is
Oh,
36,730, and that's divided by the square root of 36.
okay. I see. Minus 1.96. Whoa. Yeah, I got a way different answer. But I'm definitely wrong because this doesn't look right at all. Huh. Okay, I think I figured it out. So you said 99,000. Oh no.
Yeah, so the lower one I got 99,001.5, so I rounded that to 99,002.
Yep, that's what I got too.
All right.
All right, finally. Took me a little bit.
That's all good.
Oh, and then you're just finding the opposite. What's the upper limit on the next one? Did you get on this one? I got 122,998.
Yep, that's what I got.
Do we round it? We don't round it up, right?
No, you wouldn't round it because it's already a whole number.
1, 2, 2, 8. Mine didn't come out as a whole number. It came out 122,998.46. So if you rounded up to 6, I guess you could, but
Yeah, mine didn't come out with a decimal at all.
okay. My calculator's probably just. I've got a very, very cheap calculator, so it's probably not the best in the world, but.
That's okay.
All right, and then number 12, it's just all of the above, isn't it?
That's what I got.
Awesome. Okay.
There we go. Let's see what we got. We got 100%.
All right. That's always a good feeling.
I'm liking these 100% that we're getting.
Me too. Do you know what grade do you have in this class?
I've got a 95.12%.
So I was looking on the estimator between the classes. Somebody has 100% still in the class. 100%. I haven't missed one problem.
Jeez.
I don't know how they do that.
Me neither. I'm happy with my 95.
Yeah, I've got like a 92 or 93 or something like that. But I like your boat in the background. That's pretty cool. It looks like a boat.
Oh, I didn't realize you could see it. Yeah, it doesn't run anymore.
Oh, that's too bad.
I had it before my mission. I used to work at a hobby shop, so I got a bunch of little RC stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was going to get them all fixed. I just don't have time.
Yeah, I'm sure with biostats and work and life.
Yeah, we're trying to get our garden all planted for this week, and there's just so much to do.
I'm sure. I don't have a garden yet. Do you guys live in a house or do you live in an apartment?
Yeah, we have a house.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so nice. We rented for our 1-year wedding anniversary. We bought our house.
Oh, really?
And it was nice. It's so much better being in a house than in an apartment.
Really?
And I mean, we have an older home, so we're always doing little projects, but it's fun. It's really nice.
What's like your rent on it or your mortgage every month?
We pay $950 a month for our house.
It's not bad. How many rooms does it have?
It's 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and we have almost 2,500 square feet.
It's awesome, man.
It's super nice. We've got a family room, we've got a living room, then we've got a huge dining room, we've got a nice kitchen. Then we almost have a half-acre lawn. So.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, it's so much better than renting.
I'm sure.
I can't even stress it enough. It's so nice having your own house. Justin Mattice just bought a house down here somewhere too.
He did?
Yeah.
What?
He put it on Facebook that him and his wife were buying a house. They think over on the east side of town, kind of by Bonneville High School.
Oh, really? Wow, that's awesome.
Maybe his wife put it on Facebook. One of the two of them put it on Facebook.
Yeah, he got a job at Ermac, right?
Yeah, he's starting on 4th floor.
Yeah. That's awesome. I was trying to get him to come over to BHC, but he wouldn't do it with me.
Yeah, he wants to go to the ICU and then go to CRNA school, I think.
Yeah, that's his plan. That is his plan. So
that was pretty much every plan of every guy in my class, and I don't think anyone's doing it anymore. So
really,
yeah, I was the only one wanted to do NP, and now I think quite a few of them are. A couple of them are in NP school right now, and then a couple went off to med school.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Oh, that's pretty much everyone in my class. All the guys, they all want to do the CRNA school, and then I think I'm the only one that wants to do nurse practitioner. I'm definitely the only one that wants to do psych nurse practitioner. But
yeah, you're the only person I've ever met that wants to do that.
Not very many of us. But anyway, man. Well, thanks for helping me out today. That was good. When are we meeting again? Did you work Thursday?
I don't know, what can you meet? Thursday morning would be best for me.
I think Thursday morning. Excuse me. I think Thursday morning would work great. I just have to be done. So like 8 o'clock would be great if we could do it then.
So let's plan on Thursday at 8.
All right. Sounds good, man.
If you want to text Joe and let him know, I'll text this new person and let him know too.
Okay.
Or I'll email him, I guess.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, man.